We have to be there by 11, so we have to be out of the house by 9, so I have to get everyone up by 8, so I have to get up by 7. And if you don't know, that's called mom math. Hey, they're beautiful people. We started off our Sunday by loading half of our kids in the van and heading north on a 2-hour road trip so that we could drop one of our kids off at Space Camp. Now, when we're on a road trip, we don't count the miles to get to the destination. We count the miles to get to the Buc-ee's closest to the destination. We didn't have time to stop at Buc-ee's before getting to Space Camp. Somebody dropping their kid off at Space Camp drives a hot sauce car, and I'm jealous. Fun fact, I carry hot sauce in my snack bag. Speaking of snack bag, do you sometimes also feel like you are traveling with a whole bunch of stuff when you travel with your kids? I mean, strollers, diaper bags, all the things. Not to mention the 5,000 stuffed animals they have to carry in the car. I've got a couple kids that carry travel blankets. Some of them literally carry their entire room under their seat. Side note, Mr. Kate serves as our children's personal hype man, so we kind of balance each other out. He's the fun parent, and I'm more of a by the book, let's get this done parent. Speaking of let's get this done, back to why we're here. Space Camp. So the United States Space and Rocket Center has a camp for students interested in engineering, aerospace, and the like. And even if our Nathaniel never detaches his permanent earbud, one day he's going to be one of the United States' greatest pilots or engineers. So we found his dorm room for the week. He went in a regular kid and came out as a space cadet. Look at him, isn't he just so cute? I just love him so much. So we got all checked in, got his badge picture taken, said our goodbyes. Jacob decided to do some exercising, and it's time for me to take these children home. Anyway, Nathan has been going to space camp for a few summers in a row now. One of the common misconceptions is that homeschoolers don't have as many opportunities as public school students, and that's absolutely not true. As their mom, I'm always looking for opportunities for them to do the things they love. Speaking of doing the things they love, we left Nathan at space camp and made our way to Buc-ee's. It was raining when we got there, but we did not care. We would dance in the rain for some Buc-ee's brisket. We had never been to this location, so it was a treat to go in and see what goodies they had. We stopped at the little girl's clothing because I always have to stop and look at little girl's clothing. This outfit was so cute, but it was going to stay right there on the shelf, child, because it was $32, and I'm not paying $32 for a dress for a 9-month-old. I'll barely pay $32 for a dress for myself, but I would pay $32 for these roasted almonds. I'd also pay $32 to use Buc-ee's restroom. Because, yeah, I think that's worth paying for. But anyway, Buc-ee's, tell me why you have hand sanitizer in the stalls. People don't need to use hand sanitizer in the stall. They need to go out and wash their hands. Like, I don't think there should be hand sanitizer where there's access to soap and water. But that's above my pay grade. I'm just here for the brisket and the beaver nuggets. And to utilize these immaculate restrooms. Speaking of immaculate restrooms, I found the brisket. Wait for it. I also got some ice for some water. And on our way out, who was it? It was Buc-ee himself. We had to take a picture. Mr. K had to take his picture too. And then we headed on over to stand in the line. The line was all the way back as long as the Nile River, but that's all right because we wanted this brisket. Apparently, I was not feeding Queen Notifa fast enough and she started snatching off pieces of my sandwich. But it's okay that I got bullied by a 9-month-old to share my sandwich. I bet she won't snatch these beaver nuggets with no teeth. Speaking of sharing, Mr. K went in Buc-ee's and made himself a cup of coffee. And then, y'all, he had the audacity, the unmitigated gall, the gumption, to get in the car and ask for me to share my water. I mean, we were in Buc-ee's long enough for the Earth to orbit around the sun one whole time, and he decided to get in the car and ask for my water. Oh, and for those of you who did not believe that I carry hot sauce in my snack bag, booyah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.